ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again for coming to view my presentation. My presentation is over our school climate here at Mirror Acres. I'm studying my specialist degree in physical education, and fortunately, we have the opportunity to take some ed leadership classes, and this is one of them led by Professor Dr. Linda Allen at Jacksonville State University. So with that being said, I want to thank everyone for coming, because as we speak, we're experiencing a tornado watch here in Albany, Georgia. I'm so thankful that I have an audience that still thought it not robbery to come and view my presentation. Okay, with that being said, my presentation is over the climate of the school, and we are a Title I school, which means that we are involved in a lot of educational programs, and our main focus is on the medical arts program, as well as we're involved in a lot of tutorial programs, to which a lot of our 8th grade teachers, 7th grade, and 6th grade teachers have tutorial programs after school to make sure that our kids have the right tools to complete their endeavors. All right, as you can see, I did a survey on this school during the week of February 19th and the 22nd. Now, our school also had a survey, but I had to do my own for this class, and I chose 10 of my colleagues to do so. And among those 10, the breakdown of those 10, I broke them down into females and males, the gender, the ethnic background, as well as the language that they speak. As you can see, I also broke down the years of experience as well as their levels of degrees. As you can see, I have one of at least every year, including my one that has 20 years plus, my veteran. Now, it took a lot of hard work. I'm glad that she is one of my favorites, because if you ever been around someone that's been teaching for 20 plus years and you actually do extra work, they kind of give you some lip. But I'm kind of glad that she was fortunate enough to just go ahead and take. I was a favorite that she would do the extra survey, and so I'm glad. I'm thankful for her. All right, so the survey was a series of questions that pretty much administers the climate of our school, and 7 of my peers agree that Mirror Acres is a safe place to work. 5 of them strongly agree, as the other 5 agree that they are currently pursuing in-service opportunities as well as other opportunities in this school. And then I have 7 that agree that the sufficient opportunities to learn and new instructional methods are very enforced in a great deal. Okay, so I was thankful for those truthful and honest opinions. Okay. The next series of questions was the 7 of them disagree that students at this school fight a lot. 8 of them agree that students trust their teachers, and 7 agree that they have been able to defer bullying behavior. 6 also agree that the administrators trust their professional judgment. 7 strongly agree that the students carry guns or knives, and 7 strongly agree that the students will live beyond the ages of 25. And as you can, if you ever been to Albany, we're in one of those situations where a lot of our kids die at a young age due to violence, murder, and so have you. Matter of fact, we just experienced our first murder of Jordan County yesterday. He was under 25 years old, and so we're still, which means it's not a good thing, but if you look at it, it's March, and we just experienced our first murder. So our chances of going there have decreased tremendously, but we still have a lot of work to do. All right. Among my peers, most students at the school would not be successful at the community and college level. 5 of my peers strongly disagree with that, and the other 4 disagree altogether, meaning that we try to make sure that when they leave our school that they are college and career ready. And so we strongly use those emphasis to do that, and so a lot of our kids do strongly do well in school. All right, 7 of my peers agree that students at this school are capable of high achievement and standardized exams, as well as teachers at this school care whether they are successful. They strongly agree. 7 of those believe that. And then the other 7 of the teachers have met with the parents and their caretakers or their guardians. Now, with that, they disagree because it's very hard for our teachers to get in touch with our parents and our guardians, mainly because of them having a lot of jobs that they have to go to, as well as situations where they may have to change their number and things like that. So it's very hard for them. So a lot of us, we still try to find ways to get in touch with those parents, especially if the child is not doing what they're supposed to be doing in school. All right, half and half, meaning that half of the 10 peers, they agree or strongly agree that bullying behavior in the classroom or school is at least once a month. Works to foster the supportive climate in the students, and they also look forward to coming to work each and every day. Meaning that a lot of times with our bullying, that's one of the things that we do not tolerate. And even though it's only once a month that happens, it's still more than what we expect. So we try to remedy the bullying altogether. However, once a month is a great deal to try and only worry about bullying once every 30 days. All right, the other half disagree or strongly disagree that students at this school are not motivated to learn. That is one of our challenges that we focus on today. A lot of our kids do not come to school for the main sole purpose to learn. We try to do other things to make sure that we change that. However, that's a very, very big task that has been put upon us. All right, now all 10 of my peers respect their students. They also are preparing the students to be productive citizens and would benefit from more professional development programs by the district. We respect our students because we feel that if we respect them, they will in turn reciprocate that respect to us. And so we try to do that, and we've also come up with different types of plans to do that. Matter of fact, we just have a grant that was produced or that was given to us about the Second Chance project. And basically, it's one of those projects that teaches the kids citizenship, bullying, and things of that nature. All right, teachers are not fair to some students at the school. They disagree. Parents are supportive of the school and activities. They also disagree. And that was 4 of the 10 that also disagree. 9 of my peers feel that students in the school will have a difficult time when their core academic subjects, regardless of the strength of their education or the instruction. And that goes back to what we're saying, that kids are not as motivated as we like for them to be, but we're still trying to remedy that with different types of programs in place. Our school is trying to follow the 7 correlates of this school, and as you can see, the 7 correlates are frequent monitoring in the student progress, safe and orderly environment, opportunity to learn, student time and task, climate of the high expectations, as well as clear and focused mission, positive home and school relations, and strong and instrumental leadership. And in doing that, we are higher than 19% of our schools in the state, as well as we're higher than 23% of the schools in the state. And we're over half of all of our 8th graders at our school are reading at or above grade level. And that is because we follow the seven correlates of education. And that's our school at a snapshot. Okay, what we can do better, or what can be done for our concerns. We can deal with what we have. We don't gripe about we don't gripe about not having the ones are the kids we would like to have. We won't grumble about the kids that we would like to have, and we will work with the kids as well as the students, the colleagues, and administrators to make sure that our school as a community works together to make sure that these kids are successful. And in conclusion, changing our school culture is not an easy process. We'll have good days and we'll have bad days, progresses and setbacks, moments that we are motivated and moments that we just want to quit. As long as we just put our pluses and make sure our pluses are more than our minuses, then we can actually make our school even better. Thank you for my presentation. Thank y'all for coming out, and y'all have a wonderful evening.